Centro Pokemon Leaks said the thing. We have a new main series Pokemon game coming out next November, and insider sources, they say it's going to be a remake. Wait, Centro Pokemon, they're the ones that leaked the Crown Tundra before it came out because they have insider sources. Sinnoh Remakes confirmed! Wait a second. Let's get into the full details. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and see what is going on here, because it is very important to note that Centro Pokemon Leaks, just because they have leaks in the name, doesn't mean they actually leak correct information every time. Earlier this year, they mispredicted a Nintendo Direct about having Pokemon information inside, and they're going for a separate source here, because if you scroll down, this also lines up with the info we have with our own sources. So this is coming from someone else. Let's see if we can verify it. Nintendo Insider Kelios FR, who correctly leaked Nintendo Direct info this year, has mentioned today a new main series Pokemon game, specifically a remake, is coming next November. Well, let's hear it from the Weasel's mouth. You're going to have your remake next November. Stop complaining. And you will say, OMG, Pokemon is the best franchise. I love Pokemon Sun and Moon. I didn't like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, obviously, because there weren't a lot of changes. I love Pokemon Let's Go. I liked Pokemon Sword and Shield, even if it could have been better. And I find the Pokemon license has improved in a general sense. There's going to be something for everyone this year. New Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Unite, Detective Pikachu 2, and then the new main series Pokemon game that's going to be a remake. Cool. And then that's what Centro Pokemon has backed up right here. According to him, we will have 4 Pokemon games next year. I don't like the whole idea of this according to him, because we already knew about Detective Pikachu 2, even though it hasn't gotten a lot of coverage. Pokemon Unite, new Pokemon Snap. Actually, like, Pokemon Unite, with the way the beta is going, what if it comes out in December? That would kind of debunk this guy, because he said next year. Now, it might be, you know, some kind of misspeak or something, but I think bundling everything together in 2021 isn't exactly accurate, and we're not going to fully know, even though it is very likely Pokemon Unite could just be, hey, it's the 25th anniversary, here's the cool new Pokemon experience we want to share with you guys immediately. So it might just straight up release in late February, and then the main series remake. Also, this information right here lines up with the info we have with our own separate sources. A main series Pokemon game is scheduled for next year. Here's the tweet. So that leak announcement kind of wrapped up all of the craziness we saw with the Crown Tundra, but it's this thing right here that is very dubious to me. That Kelios FR has correctly leaked Nintendo Direct info this year, because there is a big debacle around that. Please guys, I know you're all impatient for the Nintendo Direct, but wait Monday. It's up to Nintendo to announce it or not. So, it's one of those leakers, isn't it? He's gotten things wrong in the past, so it's really not talking about leaks, it's just making predictions. And that's what we see from the quote-unquote leaker community. And after 2020, I don't believe anyone that calls themselves a leaker anymore, because that's all it was. It was around June where it's like, hey, we're going to be getting a Nintendo Direct soon. Oh, get ready for July. The E3 plans were delayed because of COVID, so that's when we're getting our real Nintendo Direct soon. And then saying a Nintendo Direct is going to happen on a Monday after we haven't had any Nintendo information for a while? That's not a real leak or any kind of crazy prediction. So then we have this, you know, Kelios told it himself in a previous post. If it happens, great. If not, it's a Nintendo decision. Please remember that with COVID, everyone's plans are messed up. Not if you're a major corporation like Nintendo. You can get people to work from home, and also Japan kind of suffered the least from COVID from what we saw. They did have a pretty serious lockdown, but they were able to keep things moving along. And Nintendo hasn't really shown any major delays. That was actually proven with what happened with Pokemon. Despite COVID, we got both of the DLCs on time. And I don't think Nintendo has officially said anything was delayed because of COVID, and also just look at Animal Crossing. We're getting all of the Animal Crossing updates in a timely manner as well. They kept things working pretty well, so really, we have the bad actors using COVID as an excuse when they are wrong, or when their leaks don't come true. And there's also something really shady, that if you scroll all the way down, oh, there's no more tweets. All tweets deleted before all tweets before July have been deleted. Okay. It's not like now I can't go back and find times where they mispredicted or were wrong and have reason to be all dismissive. You know, it's up to Nintendo or not. If you are the insider and you have good leaks, then you know if something is going to happen in 3 days. Because this was based off of the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase, and that was July 20th. So Nintendo, they're going to know if COVID is going to affect the announcement of their video or the production of what's going on with the Nintendo Direct within 3 days. So if you have the information, you would have confidence that it's going to happen. And then it gets even better. Well, the Nintendo community is getting toxic again. I go on private. Then they're talking about this, wake up, get ready. And then after the official announcement from Nintendo, here we go, and note. More dismissiveness, more just try and take blame away off of their prediction. I'm not Nintendo, I shared what I know, don't flame, don't be angry with me, because everyone was caught off guard, and many people were very upset by this because it was a partner showcase. It was the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. So people have been waiting months. We didn't even have an E3. Where's our Nintendo Direct? And then it was just a couple of partner games. And as it's going on, we're still getting the dismissiveness about it. Our first Nintendo Direct Mini, I think that was like the thing that they said. So, they said first. Therefore, the leaker still has credibility. They've split the expected presentation and grouped the useless games, and they started with the bad part, let's wait. Well, we've actually had more Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcases since then, so no, there was no waiting. Be angry with Nintendo and not me. No, they're angry at you because you're the one that said you had the leaks, you had the insider information, that a Nintendo Direct was coming. You falsely set up their expectations. If you don't have confidence, then don't say it. Even if you're putting this, oh, Nintendo could change their minds. No. You already hyped everyone up over a Nintendo Direct, and even as it was crumbling, you said, let's wait. You were like, hey, there's going to be the big announcement at the end of this partner showcase. You know, they're getting the bad stuff out of the way. And if anything, over the last couple of months, this whole narrative has fallen apart even more. So this whole Nintendo Direct leak that this guy got right in the past is actually worse than as it was falling apart live. So, I don't trust anything this guy has to say. Now, I have covered, like, what Centro's Pokemon is saying about a new Pokemon game coming this year. There's also other, quote-unquote, leakers that have given their thoughts on what's going on, and there are some weird things. But I think the biggest thing we need to note right here is that this would be the earliest we have ever had a Pokemon leak. You know, the craziest one would have to be the Pokemon Let's Go leak, because we just got a random 4chan post that looked fake around April Fool's. It preceded the announcement by several months, and then it was our November main series Pokemon game release. And I don't see it getting any crazier than that. Like, where are the details then? You know, if we can get it that far ahead, then what's like 2 or 3 more months? You know, what are the details about this remake? Don't be vague, because that's probably like the 80% chance that if you want to come out and you want to be a bad actor like Pixelpar was and just start throwing out all kinds of fake information hoping that something sticks, this is how you do it. You go with the most likely play. There's going to be a Nintendo Direct pretty much exactly when a Nintendo Direct is expected. There's going to be a main series Pokemon game in November. Look at me, guys. I'm a leaker. And it's going to be the Sinnoh Remakes, because that's what everyone's wanted for the last couple of years, and it's finally time to shine. Then we have more from Kelios. Nintendo changed, and it's my fault. This is not them accepting blame. This is them being sarcastic. They're still trying to blame Nintendo for changing in 3 days with their made-up leak information. I give you the precise date, hour of announcement, and it's not enough. I mean, Nintendo always does it at the same hour, so that's not really a big thing. Like I said, they're also going to do it on a Monday, and it's not even that precise of a date. What happened to all those other tweets before with all this vague, there's going to be the E3 Nintendo Direct soon? You didn't say it was a Nintendo Direct Mini or partner showcase or all these other details that mattered. I'm going private again, won't share any more Nintendo related information. I'm pissed off. Leaking just brings trouble as you're done. Wow, they're done until they want attention. You know, I thought he was done. He got it right. He has the information. You guys don't deserve it. You're so ungrateful that you don't deserve all of this valuable, somewhat correct leak information. But no, the spotlight must shine on me once again. And then, but no, the spotlight must shine on me once again. Could Kelios have predicted this one right? yeah, like I said, everyone's just kind of going, okay, now we're getting our Sinnoh remakes. It must be Sinnoh remakes, and of course it's going to be in November, and we already have all of these other cool games that are happening, so 2021 is going to be an awesome year for Pokemon, and even though I disagree with their leaking credibility, I agree fully with what they have to say right here. The Pokemon license has improved in a general sense. Also, loving Let's Go, liking Pokemon Sword and Shield, even if... Okay, I don't agree with that. You know, I love Pokemon Sword and Shield, second favorite Pokemon game, Pokemon Let's Go, third favorite Pokemon game, so... in, you know, 2 game cycles, we got 2 of my 3 favorite Pokemon games outside of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because Pokemon Soul Silver is perfection, and that'd be actually really sick if we get Let's Go Johto. So I'm waiting for all that, but one thing that I've been talking about, ever since the announcement of Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon has only been going in a good direction. You can disagree with the games or whatever, but the franchise itself, Game Freak's confidence in how they want to represent Pokemon, that has only been going good. It all comes together for a brand new Pokemon adventure. Since then, all the announcements have been amazing, the trailers have been hype, and Game Freak knows exactly what they're doing. They've been more clear about what the Pokemon Anniversary represents. They've also been doing their Pokemon Presents and their press conferences just to kind of show how open they are with expressing what they want to do with Pokemon, and then you go on the website, and their corporate website, they're now about bringing the real world and Pokemon together. So yeah, in a general sense, the complaining needs to stop because Pokemon is doing great, and if it is going to be the Sinnoh remakes, then everyone's just going to be like, well, Pokemon's the best again, because that's just how it is. Everyone's mad because Nintendo is shutting down pirating Melee for online usage, but then, you know, they were loving Animal Crossing earlier this year, and before then they were saying Nintendo's the worst company ever, but before then they got Ultimate, and then before then they said Nintendo's the worst company ever. So it's amazing how all of these people are saying that Nintendo is still like the worst company ever, but then just months earlier they were like as happy as could be because they got exactly what they wanted. Too much brattiness, too much entitlement. Also, to follow up the video, we got this from Centro Pokemon, we may never get a new Let's Go branded Pokemon game ever again. That's not founded by anything. I don't know that's why that's going on like a news or leaks account. That'd more be for like a personal account or something. But the main series entries using the simplified gameplay style introduced in Let's Go, never say never. That's all we're going to say. So is it going to be Let's Go Sinnoh as the remake, but they're not going to do it exactly like Let's Go? They're going to make the Let's Go game, but you encounter Pokemon in the traditional sense, and they're doing it with Sinnoh because remakes, that's going to be their remake line. That's just a theory at this point. You know, there we go. And this whole thing, they mentioned no plans to continue Let's Go. That's false, because Junichi Masuda said in an interview, if Pokemon Let's Go did well, they would make another one. And Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did very well with 11 million copies sold. So one of the highest selling and highest grossing Pokemon games. Weird. So as you can see, when you start dealing with leaks and all this weird credibility and stuff, even Centro Pokemon who got something correct, but like this was hard data. Like you see that and you're like, oh, that's very hard to fake. But then before that, they mispredicted a Nintendo Direct. They also mispredicted some other things. Like they'll post a 4chan leak that ends up being fake or something. So it's very murky. It's very weird. Gets a lot of opinions injected into it. And we don't really know until either we get like that big leak that gets confirmed through official information or just the official information itself. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.